Okay, friends and golfers, and welcome back. Now, this is part 2 of Cure Your Slice program. So, I want to talk about why the slice happens, okay? And this is the real why. And you're going to learn a lot about this in any of the programs I talk about. What really matters is what happens down here. I hear a lot of, why do I slice? I hear my hips, I hear my shoulder, I hear my elbow, I hear I don't come inside out. But what really, why do we slice? What is the one thing that determines it? It happens at impact, right? That very brief moment of impact that is so small, but it determines it, okay? And what determines why the ball moves to the right or to the left and how much? To me, this is the most important thing that we can cover once we understand this, and the most important thing to you scoring lower on a mass scale, because this is what I see. First off, most golfers have no idea of this, okay? And when you're playing golf and let's say you hit a ball off to the right and you slice it and it starts a certain way and goes over a certain way, curves a certain amount, and you don't understand why it happened down here at the ball, how do you fix it? You can't, okay? You can make guesses and you say, my body did this, I lifted, but you don't know that you did that because you don't have video evidence. We already know our feels are not real, okay? For the most part, okay? So let's talk about this, how we can determine it. Now, I have a TrackMan and I can test this and I know what's actual fact, but I don't need one. That's what's so cool about it, okay? So right here, I've laid down, this is my ball target line. I have the ball right here, and I'm aiming right at this target. This is where I want the ball to go, okay? Now, let's say we're talking about a slice, okay? The ball slices. Now, we're going to talk about a ball, first off, that starts right on my target line and then peels off to the right for us right-handed golfers, okay? And I'm going to show that by here. This is going to be the white one's going to be our club face. So in order for that ball to start on the line right here on the direct line I want it to go, I need my face angle to match that, okay? So my face angle, in order for it to start right on this line here, has to be right in line with that, okay? And then it'll start directly on my ball target line. So wherever I think I'm aimed, if I get my face angle to match that, it'll start there. Now, why would it curve to the right? There's a very simple answer for this. The path, the way the club travels, is traveling this way. So let me show you. So you see this here is traveling this way. So in order for me to hit that shot, I would have to go somewhat like this. May help you see it a little better this way. So the path you can see is going this way. The face angle is right here. So if I'm right here, right, I'm hitting this and I go here. So here's my path. See it coming down that way, over this way? And my face angle is square to that, right? But now my path's going this way. My face is square to this line, so it starts there, and I follow this path over this way. That's my path. Ball's going to curve to the right. Here's what's really cool. How much will it curve to the right? That all depends on how much my path varies from my club face angle. So if I have a path that's just, say, a little bit left of it, so let's just say like this. Now, the face angle's still right at my target line, so it's still going to go there, but I have a path that's more like this. That's called what is a power fade. It's going to move a little bit. Now, would this be the perfect fade that we want? No, because our target, we're starting the ball at our target, and it's going to curve right of it. Okay, so that is the fade and why it happens. So now let me show you how to hit the perfect one, okay? If we want to hit the perfect fade, we would start the ball left by our face angle. Our face angle would be left of our intended target, right? Because we want to start left of it and curve back to it. Now, to get the perfect fade, I would want my club path a little bit more left of that. So in degrees or whatever, it would be about half of it. The face angle to be a perfect fade, and not a huge one, a power fade, more of it, would be half of whatever the club path is, okay? So my face angle would come down. It'd be a club path kind of like this. Face angle here, not a huge difference, but it would start off left and curve to the right. Not a ton because I don't have a big variance. Now, if I go like this, it'll be a ton. Now, this would start left, but curve a lot to the right because see how there's a big gap between the two? So the variance between the path and face, how big that gets, how big the dispersion is or variance between these two is how much that ball moves. Now, if you think about a wedge, it's not going to move that much. Also, it's not in the air that long. And actually with a wedge, it'll travel not as much on that face angle. So let's just think about it. When you get a club that's longer, like driver, 4-iron or something like that, then you get this big variance. That thing's going to move a lot, okay? So if we're going to fix this, how are we going to fix it? How are we going to start the ball off to the right and bring it back in and with that nice draw? So I want to actually learn to start the ball to the right of my target because I want to draw it, right? So I'm going to have my face angle, this white one, open to my target. So the ball starts to the right. Remember, the ball starts wherever your face angle is pointed about, pretty much. Okay? Now, in order for that ball to curve back to the left, I need my path to be further to the right than that, just a little bit. So as long as the face angle is inside the path, I'm going to curve it to the left. And same thing with variance. The more I'm like this, the more it's going to curve. But let's assume these are equal, that let's say the face angle is only half of whatever my path is. Then I would have a swing that is like this. See, it's going out this way, and the face angle is like right here to the right of it. So it starts to the right and curve back in, okay? Now a big hook would be, I could hook it starting, let's say my ball just starts a little bit to the right, or even, let's just use this angle. Let's say I have the face angle the same as what I want, where I want it to go, the exact ball target line, but my path is out here like this. So I have something like this of a swing going way out this way, but my face angle is 0 degrees, basically the same as my target line. That ball will start right at the target and curve huge to the left, okay? This is the most important part right here to understanding it right here. Because guess what you can do with this now that you understand it? You can take that to the course and fix your swing no matter what is happening. No matter what shot you see, you go, oh, I need to fix my face. Oh, I need to fix my path. So let's talk about this real quick. I'll show you one more time about that. Well, I'll show you this really quick. What is a pull or what is a straight push? A pull would be a straight shot right to the left. So we'll put this back down and a push would be the same thing. So a pull and a push. Let's do the pull first. The pull would be, here's the face angle again, aim to the left, correct? And the path would be the exact same of it. So that means it wouldn't curve. It would stay the exact same. Here's your push to the right. It starts off to the right and just stays at that angle. It'd be the exact. So the path and face would always be the exact same to make that happen, okay? Now you know what happens, and now you can explain ball flight to anybody and understand what's important down there and not try to fix something like course that you don't know is wrong, okay? You can always make adjustments for what's happening down here, okay? Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave some comments down in the box down here below and say how this has helped you or what you think of it. Thanks for watching.